Yeah, what up? Triple B Base Boxing Basement. Yeah. So, I just want to talk about, Big John Fisher, the dad. And, I got to be straight. I like the family, They're a nice unit. They look after each other. They back each other, you know. They are semi-famous in Rumford, whatever that means. But sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. Johnny Fisher, well, I'm I'm not gonna say he's a bum, but definitely, the Rumford Bum should be his name, not the Rumford Bull. He can't take a punch. He gets flattened with nutting shots. But, he can still have a future at a low level in boxing. But this is about the dad, Big Johnny Fisher. Now, I've just got to say, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help him here. I'm trying to get him to realize sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. Right? And he is a fat, disgusting, obese, pink pig of a man. Huge ankles, big swollen legs. Yeah. He looks 65, even though he's, 49. Yeah. He is greedy, gluttonous, disgusting. Now, I like a Chinese myself. I love a Chinese, a chicken chow mein, a kung pao, yeah, some lemon balls, this kind of stuff. But I'll have like one of each. Yeah, this greedy pig, John Fisher, will have 6 of each. Yeah, and apparently, a few years ago, before the son Johnny Fisher started to do well in boxing, apparently he was 350 grand in debt. The business. Well, why is that? Because he's a greedy, fat, disgusting pig, and he can't stop eating Chinese. Right now, with the amount of Chinese he eats, he's got to be about 150 pounds every time he eats Chinese. So, 100 Chineses, and that's 150 grand. Sorry, was that 1,000? Whatever. No wonder he's in debt as he stuffs his huge pink face full of yet another portion of chicken chow mein. You know what I'm saying? Into his enormous belly. His belly can probably take who knows what volume of Chinese it can take. Right? But it's not healthy. It's not healthy, man. How can your family sit around there and watch you devour, like a starved pig? Like in Snatch, you have to starve the pigs for a couple of weeks. Yeah, and then the human body would look like curry to a pisshead. Well, he doesn't have to wait 2 weeks. Yeah, any Chinese looks like curry to a pisshead, and he destroys it, and he stuffs his face in, and he breaks wind in front of his family. Imagine the toilet that he uses. Imagine the stink after the toilet. I can't believe he must be about 35 stone. I can't believe a toilet can take his weight, and he must spend like half an hour on it with his huge fat ass. expelling the remnants of blue orchid Chinese food that he stuffed in his fat face, in his big pink, red face, and he probably he don't even have time to taste it. He just stuffs it in his face, right? Now, if my old man would look like that, I'd say, listen, bruv, you got to stop being so bloody greedy. You got to stop being so greedy because, you're going to give yourself a cardiac arrest. You're 49. You got the body of a 65-year-old sumo wrestler, yeah, but without the exercise, yeah, sitting there stuffing his face from blue orchid, Chinese food, the glutton, the pig, the obscenity, the obesity. Come on, man. I'm trying to do you a favor. I'm saying to you, man, you need to get a gastric band or something. Maybe you just need to stop being so bloody greedy. So gluttonous. But a guy like Big John Fisher, is so voracious, his appetite. That's not enough. He needs a gastric band. He needs to eat a lot less. He needs a gastric band that shrinks his belly. So instead of having 8 chicken chow mains, 10, 10 portions of chicken balls, 20 portions of crispy chili beef, yeah, and chicken kung pao, maybe just have 2 of each, you big, fat, disgusting, gluttonous, greedy pig. That's what I'd say. I sit my dad down, I'd be like, listen, blood, you are disgusting, you are greedy, yeah, you got like, I don't know, 2 years to live, if you carry on eating like that. Now, everybody knows this is your social media thing, but it's not that good. How much money does he make? He doesn't make enough money to kill himself in 2 years by being so gluttonous. Yeah. So this is Triple B being kind. This is Triple B being kind and saying, listen, blood, get a gastric band. Don't stuff your face like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not only the money you're spending, I mean, how can your stomach and intestines manage to digest all the... Oh, that's my dog, by the way. How can your stomach and intestines digest it? All that food you stick in your fat, disgusting pink face. Well, the answer is, it doesn't digest it, But he's so greedy, he's so gluttonous, right? That his own digestive system cannot handle the stuff he pushes in his mouth. So my advice is, Big John's, get a gastric band. Yeah. Your little, social media jokes. Oh, blue orchid. Yeah, I would get some kung pao fried rice or whatever it is. Well, first, it ain't that funny. It ain't that funny. No one finds it that funny. Secondly, you know, what are you making, like, a few quid a week off that? A few week off your gluttony. Is that worth you dying in 2 years? No, right? No, I'm trying to help you, right? So please, in the comments, give me your email address, and I will give you some links to what do you call it? Like medical institutions that will give you gastric band, that will stop you being so greedy and vile and disgusting and obscene. All right? So, get in touch, Big John. Get in touch. And, your son as well, Big John Fisher, he should be helping you as well. He shouldn't be encouraging you to devour all that food. But I imagine he's a pig as well. He's probably he's a bum anyway, right, when it comes to boxing, but he's probably a pig as well. But he actually goes to the gym and works it off, whereas Big John Fisher doesn't work anything off. Big John Fisher just sits there and dials the blue orchid and goes, "Oh, Johnny, you want your nama thing?" He goes, "Yep, I want 10 portions of chicken chow mein. I want 5 portions of Kung Pao chicken, 12 portions of crispy fried beef, and I want some. I also want some pork. And also some other noodles." They'll be like, "Oh, okay, Johnny, no problem. That's 250 pounds. No problem, mate. No problem, mate. Me son's paying for it." Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I would advise Big John to listen to the Triple B and not be such a disgusting, vile, gluttonous, greedy pig.